You know, as a movie fan, one of the most exciting pieces of news I've heard in the last week or two was that Deadpool 3, I should say, that was scheduled to open up in November of 2024, has moved up a full 6 months to May of 2024. 6 months earlier than I thought. We are going to get Deadpool 3, and I cannot wait. But could there be any potential drawbacks to actually having the movie come out 6 months earlier? And that is the topic of today's Mint Mobile hotline question of the day. Hey guys, if you have a question and would like to hear your voice either on our podcast or on one of our videos, go ahead and call it into our Mint Mobile hotline number anytime 24/7 at 951-268-4259. And again, today's question is about, does the earlier release date for Deadpool hurt the film at all? Check it out.
Hey, John and crew. This is Mario from Oakland, California. So with Deadpool 3 moving up 6 months, now coming out in May of next year, should we be more worried than optimistic? I mean, 6 months is a long time, so now there is less time for Marvel to spend on the visual effects of the movies, and we all know how their visual effects has been kind of subpar for the last year or so. Thanks, and bring on the filthy.
All right, Mario, thanks a lot for calling that in, man. And yeah, I mean, it's a very valid question. When people are making movies, we as film fans want them to be able to have as much time as they need to make the film as good as it can be. So with Deadpool 3 moving up their release date by 6 months, is that taking away 6 months that they could be working on the visual effects? And if so, does that hurt the movie? Well, let's answer one part of that question first. If 6 months were taken away from the post-production staff of this movie, like they thought they had this 6 months, and then all of a sudden that 6 months was gone, you're damn right that's going to affect and impact the quality of the movie. They meticulously sit down and plan out all the various stages of post-production. They know when everything's going to be done and how much time they have. And if all of a sudden you said, this has got to be done but 6 months faster than what we told you, that would damage the quality a lot. I'm trying to imagine a scenario where I told Ray, hey, Ray, get this big elaborate thumbnail to me in 2 hours. But then I come back in and say, oh, no, I mean in 5 minutes. He's going to look at me like I'm crazy.
He kind of already does.
He can't look at the look on his face. Look at that glassed over, spaced out look on his face right now.
What happens right now?
It's what's going on right now, right? Totally heard it. But the question is, did they just lose 6 months in doing post effects? And the answer is they didn't. Here's the thing. Understandably, a lot of movie fans think that the movies are being worked on right up until maybe the day before the movie comes out in theaters. And whereas there are some examples where that might be true, the vast majority of the time, that is completely not true. Look, they schedule these things meticulously. They have line producers and scheduling experts and everything that plan these things out pretty much usually down to the day. They knew exactly how much time they would have, because remember, every day you're working on visual effects, it's not as if, let's say you have a visual effects budget of $5 million. Obviously, Deadpool 3 is much bigger, but let's just say for an argument's sake, you had $5 million. Well, it's not like the visual effects people are just going to keep working for that $5 million. Like every day you have full visual effects being done, it is costing a ton of money, tons of money. So basically the point here is this. If they were able to move the release date of Deadpool from November of 2024 to May of 2024, it means the movie was already planned to be wrapped, ready to go before that. Now you might say, well, why would they shoot the movie that way? Because that's when they were able to shoot it. That's when they were able to fit shooting the movie into the schedule of Ryan Reynolds, of Sean Levy, the director, of all the various actors in the film, of all the crew of the film, of the assistant director, like all that kind of stuff. And they looked at it and said, this is our window to make this movie. And then the distribution arm of the thing said, well, and we want to release this thing at this date. It means the film was already going to be done. So to answer your question, if they took away 6 months from the visual effects people to do their work, it would have hurt the visual effects. But in reality, the movie was already going to be completely done and sitting on a shelf waiting to be released anyway by that point, which is why they were able to move it up to May and probably not any earlier than that. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, what's your take on all that? Were you as excited as me that Deadpool has been moved up 6 months and we're getting it a lot sooner than we thought? Do you think maybe that extra time could have been used on visual effects, but the reality is they weren't going to be working on it anyway because everybody's already been scheduled to move on to other projects after if it was done no matter what? Anyway, whatever you guys feel about this, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you click the thumbs up button on it and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget that we do a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast. Go and subscribe to it today on your favorite podcasting app of choice.